Welcome to Startup Stories, where we dive deep into the journeys, challenges, and successes of entrepreneurs from all walks of life. I'm your host, Emily, and today we have a special guest, John, an inspiring entrepreneur who has built a successful business from the ground up. John, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Emily. I'm excited to share my story with your listeners.
Let's start with your entrepreneurial journey, John. What inspired you to start your own business?
Shares his inspiration, mentioning personal experiences, challenges, or gaps in the market that led to the decision.
That's incredible. Before diving into entrepreneurship, what was your career or life like? How did you make the leap?
Discusses his previous career or life situation and the pivotal moment when he decided to pursue entrepreneurship.
And what about your startup's name? It's unique. Can you share the story behind it and its significance?
Explains the meaning behind the name, possibly highlighting personal or cultural significance.
Every entrepreneurial journey has its hurdles. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced when you started?
Describes the initial obstacles, such as market entry, financial struggles, or personal doubts.
Setbacks and failures are part of the process. How did you handle those tough moments in the early days?
Shares his strategies for overcoming setbacks, including mindset, perseverance, and practical steps.
Were there any moments when you felt like giving up? How did you push through those times?
Recounts a particularly challenging moment and the support or internal drive that kept him going.
Building a team is crucial for growth. How did you go about assembling your team, and what qualities did you look for in your first hires?
Discusses his approach to recruiting and the qualities he values in his team members.
Company culture plays a significant role, especially as you scale. How important is it to you, and how do you maintain it?
Explains the importance of culture and shares methods for keeping it strong as the company grows.
Can you share a story about a critical decision regarding your team that had a lasting impact?
Narrates a specific event or decision involving his team that had long-term effects on the business.
Let's talk about funding. What was your approach? Did you bootstrap, or did you seek external investment?
Explains his funding strategy and the reasons behind it.
For entrepreneurs out there looking to secure funding, what advice would you give them?
Offers practical tips and insights on how to approach funding, including pitching, networking, and managing finances.
Growth is another critical aspect. How did you manage the growth of your business, and what were the key factors that contributed to your success?
Shares strategies for scaling, including market expansion, product development, or operational efficiency.
Competition is fierce in any industry. How do you differentiate your business from the competition?
Discusses his unique value proposition and strategies for standing out in the market.
Can you share a time when competition posed a significant challenge, and how you overcame it?
Recounts a specific challenge from competitors and the steps he took to navigate it.
What strategies do you use to stay ahead of the competition and keep innovating?
Talks about continuous innovation, staying customer-focused, and other strategies to remain competitive.
Entrepreneurship is not just about the business, it's also about personal growth. How has this journey changed you personally and professionally?
Reflects on how entrepreneurship has shaped his character, leadership style, and personal life.
What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned along the way?
Shares key lessons, possibly focusing on resilience, adaptability, or the importance of mentorship.
Balancing business and personal life is tough. How do you manage the demands of running a business with your personal life?
Offers his approach to work-life balance, including time management tips or the importance of support systems.
Looking ahead, what industry trends are you excited about, and how is your business adapting to them?
discusses emerging trends in his industry and how his business is positioning itself for the future.
Where do you see your business in the next 5 to 10 years?
Shares his vision for the future, including growth plans, new products, or market expansion.
For aspiring entrepreneurs in your industry, what advice would you give them?
Offers tailored advice for newcomers, focusing on industry-specific insights.
As we wrap up, if you could go back in time, is there anything you would do differently?
Reflects on past decisions and shares what he might change, with the benefit of hindsight.
What's the one piece of advice you wish someone had given you before you started?
Offers a key piece of advice he finds most valuable for aspiring entrepreneurs.
Finally, what's next for you and your business? Any exciting projects or plans on the horizon?
Shares upcoming initiatives or future goals he's excited about.
That sounds amazing, John. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us today. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Emily. It's been great talking with you.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Startup Stories. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. Until next time, keep chasing your entrepreneurial dreams.